Welcome home, you go back.
Everyone, hope you're well and welcome to a really exciting Florida vlog series. Obviously any Florida trip is really exciting, but this one in particular for a few reasons which we'll get into in a couple of moments. But if you're returning, thanks so much for watching again, really do appreciate it. And if it's your first time, welcome. So thanks for checking us out, we hope you enjoy. And if you do like lots of family Florida vlogs across all the parks, then please consider subscribing to the channel. So just want to jump on here quickly just to introduce the vlog, take the pressure off of doing it in the morning as we'll be leaving home. I mean, ideally at 6 AM, but as anybody who's got kids will know, it's probably going to be 6:30. So we're heading to Manchester, flying out to Orlando with Virgin Atlantic. So we'll be vlogging all on the fly. And then when we get there, we are heading to Sapphire Falls. So first time staying there, wanted to do it for a while. We've had cancelled trips there when the US borders were shut. So finally getting to stay there. Heading out for 5 nights. Going to be doing a few days at the original Universal parks. 1 day at Epic Universe. It's going to be the first time the guys have stepped foot there, so that's going to be really exciting to see. What are you most looking forward to, Joey?
Meeting Toothless.
Meeting Toothless, yeah. Anything else?
E.T.
E.T. Good. Yeah. What are you looking forward to?
Probably jumping on the couch.
Probably jumping on the couch. Yeah. Can you jump? That was a good jump. So after we've been to Epic Universe, we are checking out Sapphire Falls and heading to Disney. So our first time staying on site at Disney, and we are going to be checking into All Stair Movies for 13 nights. So that's going to be really good to see how that hotel compares. From a price point, it was quite similar to what we paid for Sapphire Falls. So that is going to be interesting to see, much like that Minion Rock. Toothless as well. Yeah. Nah. The vlogs normally aren't this chaotic, to be honest. They're not always the most exciting, but they're not normally as chaotic as this. So 13 nights at Disney. So Elle's never been to Disney before, and Joey last went properly when he was 2. So that's going to be good to check that out. Lots and lots of new things. Yeah, and one thing we're going to do here with the vlogs this time round is we're going to mix them up a bit. So rather than it being, 5 vlogs of Universal and then 13 vlogs of Disney or whatever, what we're going to do is we're going to spread them out. So we might be at Universal, then we might jump to Hollywood Studios, go over to Animal Kingdom in the next week's vlog, then back to, Islands or Epic. So we're going to mix them up just so there's a bit of variety there. So we're all checked in now. Victoria is being a hero and just finishing off the last bits of the packing. So going to go, I'd say help, probably get in the way once we've finished recording this intro. So one of the things that was different this time round is Virgin gave us the option to pre-book our meals. So that's one of the perks of being a Flying Club member. So we'll see how that goes on the flight and whether they actually got that preference or not. If you're flying with kids, you need to make sure you put your kids' meals requests in, because they're not going to be giving kids meals by default. So you need to make sure you request that ahead of time. And one of the things we like to do with our vlogs, as you'll have seen if you followed on the August series from last year, is we are quite open about how much we spend for things. So at the end of each vlog, we will give you an idea of how much we spent that day. And at the end of the trip, we'll give you the total final cost as well. So if you are thinking about heading out to Florida, but you're not sure in real terms what it's going to cost, we'll give you an idea of what we spent anyway. But yeah, otherwise, I think that probably covers it for a bit of an intro. We're going to be up bright and early to head to Manchester, so we will pick up with you when we get to meet and greet and check in. But yeah, I think for now, go finish the packing.
Yeah. Get me, though, you.
Yeah. Probably not even me, to be honest. And then we're going to get some KFC.
Yeah!
And I'm going to watch Jurassic World Rebirth. So we'll catch you guys in the morning. Morning, everyone. So that's a nice little handbag you've got. So we've made it to meet and greet here at Terminal 2. Drive took a couple of hours, but pretty straightforward. You all ready to go to Florida? So we're gonna head to check-in now. Anyway, Joey couldn't check in because he's on a booking just on his own because of the companion voucher. He's not traveling light this time, so we got 3 suitcases. Well, technically we got 4 because there's a suitcase within a suitcase. We got the pram. We've got 2 lots of hand luggage. So Elle is entitled to a suitcase. She's entitled to a pram and a car seat, I think. Maybe just double check that if it's one or the other. But we're taking the pram. And
Is there a weight limit on this?
yeah, it's like 6 kilograms, but they won't weigh it, it's fine. Right, let's go check in. I'll catch up with you in a bit. So we made it into the terminal. So from meet and greet, across the road, we came in by door 3, and then as you turn the corner, there's a little reception desk area here. There's quite a few car details in on the screen, and then yeah, you give your key to the guy, and all done and dusted. Oh. So Virgin check-in is just down here. So mid-September, that's moving, I think, back to the other side of the terminal, back where it used to be. But yeah, for the time being, it's where it has been for the last year or so. We have got at least a 45-minute delay. It says 12 o'clock at the minute. Wouldn't be surprised if it was more half 12 by the time we finally get going. But yeah, they text at 3 a.m, which seems to be standard with Virgin. If you've got a delay, you get a text bang on 3 o'clock to let you know. So a little bit on the early side, but thankfully didn't wake us. Well, let's go tackle the check-in queue and we'll let you know how it is. So the pram, which was full of nappies as well, is being dropped off just over there. So going to head through security now. Now previously you've only been able to get through the family lane if you've got a pram. Now obviously we've checked our pram in, so hopefully we can still use the family lane, but if not, hopefully the queue's not too bad either way. So we're flying the 6th of August, so we'll give you an idea of kind of what the wait is. It's 9:30, so probably a little bit of a quieter time now. The morning sort of rush is probably past, and it'll pick up again shortly, so we might time it quite well. And then there's a few new shops that have just opened in Terminal 2 as well, like a Lego store. I think it opened about a week ago, so we'll do some exploring. I think Victoria wants a Costa, and we'll see what we can do to kill the next 2 to 3 hours.
Hi everyone, I'm playing hide and seek and I'm hiding here and there's some few planes over and I do hope I will be safe. So my daddy doesn't outside. Oh, he's coming. I think I'm safe. Yeah, I think I'm safe. Oh my god, Elle is sorry. Can't see you.
Jet2.com, flight LS907 to Heraklion. Final call for all.
You scared me.
We decided to do the family assist line in the end. Just thought probably a little bit easier.
Let's go to Lego shop.
And now we're into the Lego shop. So it took probably about 25 minutes, so not too bad. All the lines were pretty similar, but there was a bag rejection rate of, I think it was like 37%. So many bags were just rejecting, and then when they got to the secondary check, they just let them straight on. So no idea what was going on, but just meant it was a little bit of a slow process. But to be honest, we get bored quite quickly waiting for flights anyway in the airport, so not the end of the world. So probably boarding or so in about 40 minutes now. So we're just going to have a quick look at the new Lego shop, which I think is this way. So this is the new expansion area, I think. So we've got Starbucks, Lego store just there, Rituals, Pandora, some more duty free, a couple of restaurants and cafe bits. So yeah, slowly getting there, Terminal 2. It's been a long time coming with the renovation, but yeah, starting to look good. So I'm sure Joey will be straight on the hunt for How to Train Your Dragon Lego. Don't know if they're going to have any or not. Well, let's take a look. Seems a very strange shop choice for me personally. Can't imagine there's that many people who are going to be buying Lego.
There you go. Ah, it's got a little cat on it.
The big problem with Hiccup though.
Elle wants to do it now.
The big problem. There's no
You want to do it? Alright, you need to stand here. Show it to the TV.
I'm gonna make a pirate.
Okay, so it's 11:20, so due to push back in about 40 minutes. So we're going to head towards the new bit of the terminal now, over there, which is where the plane's parked up. Got a few drinks from Smith's for the plane. Carrier bags, 99p. I know you're in an airport and everything's overpriced, but 99p for a carrier bag, no chance. Rather a struggle before paying that much. What they do have here, however, is water refill stations. The water's not exactly the best tasting, but compared to what we're going to get out in Florida, I'm sure it's a damn sight better. And that's our plane, GV Eve. An A350, and depending which flight you're on, you'll either be on an A350, which is the newer plane. If you're on the A330, it's a 242 layout. Now the A350 is an awful lot nicer inside, a lot more modern. The A330 is a little bit dated, so we tend to, where we can, go for the A350. Obviously this is a bit of a better experience, and it flies faster as well. So actually in the air time on the 350 compared to the 330, it's normally about 30 minutes different. So our flight today is 8 hours 36 minutes. So if we were on the other Airbus, it'd probably been over 9 hours. So yeah, long flight.
Air France flight AF 1669 to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Final call for all remaining passengers to go immediately to gate A7.
The reality of going with an 18-month-old. Oh, that's the quickest you've moved all day. Yeah, you come in.
Virgin Atlantic flight BS73 travelling to Orlando. Thanks for waiting. We now to continue boarding. Very grateful for all those customers in group numbers 3 and 4 to come on boarding down the priority lane at gate number 87.
You sneaking?
Too much cold.
It's one of the things Virgin do. Oh, there's Joey Elle sunglasses, looking good. Is they give you kids bags. I think it's the same one that's been for years, to be honest. Sunglasses, popper, little magazine-y thing.
Quick attention of the cabin crew this morning. We do have total on board today exactly 396 customers, and you do have a fantastic team. 12 cabin crew looking after your comfort, safety and welfare in the cabin, and 2 pilots flying us across to Orlando.
Virgin Atlantic, we're using the power of people and planes to empower everyone to take on the world. Our mission goes beyond travel. We're committed
Hopefully that starts working in a bit.
access to the opportunities.
Hello there. We're delighted to welcome you on board Virgin Atlantic. Thank you for flying with us today. You're no doubt keen to lose yourself in our dazzling world of entertainment, but first we're going to show you a safety film, and we'd like you to give it your full attention. It's really important that you watch and understand it, because together we're all responsible for safety on this flight. It helps explain the safety equipment and procedures of this particular aircraft.
on behalf of all your cabin crew today, on board
hits you when they make the announcements.
Service
Get off.
VS73 now on our way over to Orlando.
Okay, so just nicely departed Manchester now, so I thought I'd do a quick tour of all the films that are on the flight. Now that's Jay, universally speaking's favourite bit of travel day vlogs, so I'll make it as brief as I can. Lots of these films very similar to what we had in May. The Vera magazine's been discontinued as well, so you can get an idea of some of the films that are on the flight from the website, but you can't see everything unfortunately. There's quite a few good options as well. Lots of Disney kid films, but these are all the main films that are on today's flight. Lots of TV programmes as well, and then there are some exclusive bits in the kids area. Sorry if the audio quality is not the best. I know when we're on flights it can be a little bit hit and miss, so yeah, if it's not the best, hopefully by the time we get back into Orlando all the vlogs will have good audio. But yeah, not too sure what I'm going to watch, but quite a few options all the same. It's about half an hour into the flight and the usual snacks have arrived. So alcohol on Virgin is complimentary. I know on Aer Lingus UK at least that's not the case, but yeah, on Virgin it is. So yeah, got some nibbles, got a couple of beers. Tastes good, Elle? Take that as a yes. Are they nice, Joey? Okay, so kids' meals arrived. Joey's just pointed to his bread and asked if it's one of those things with a piece of paper inside, meaning a fortune cookie. So what have we got? So we've got chocolate pudding, some dippers, orange fruit juice, and tomato pasta. And this is the kids' pasta with broccoli. Looks alright to be fair. Joey's starting with some chocolate sticks. Elle doesn't leave food, so Elle's going straight in with a carrot and she will absolutely demolish that entire plate. How does it taste?
Really good.
Really good.
Like the one at home.
Like the one at home. Wow.
That's all they had.
Did he like it as well?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Pasta?
Living a best life. Watching Bluey. All the snacks, all the food. Okay, so kids' meals was a success, and now on to the adults. So pre-ordering the meal, to be honest, made no difference. I was still given the options. So it's either chicken with potatoes or it was macaroni and cheese with mushrooms. So needless to say, went for the chicken. But yeah, we'll let you know how it tastes. But yeah, so far so good.
Sharing. No space.
How was lunch with a baby on your lap? Stressful. Stressful. A bit of a tip if you are flying with Virgin on the A350. You can see here L38, which is a toilet on the right hand side of the aircraft at the very front of economy. It's a disability friendly toilet and that's an awful lot bigger, so if you are having to change little ones on the flight, I'd recommend right hand side of the aircraft, very front of economy, be a little bit spacious because the other toilets are a bit of a tight squeeze. Okay, so we're about 3.5, 4 hours into the flight now. And we got some...
Yeah, they just woke up.
You only just woke up, yeah, and you got a mini Magnum. So in May it was an Oreo, but now they've swapped to Magnums. For some reason they've only given us 2, even though there's 4 of us, so I'm going to ask for some more in a minute. But yeah, it's the second time so far where we haven't got the right amount of things, or the kids haven't been offered drinks or something, so not sure what's going on, but at least they're happy. Does it taste good? Is it good?
Daddy.
I forgot to go. Alright, coming for you.
That was fast. Straight to them.
Right, well it might have taken 6 hours, but finally managed to watch all of Captain America, The Brave New World. First time I've watched a Marvel film in a long time, and yeah, it was pretty good actually. A bit weird at times, I don't know if that's just the way Marvel's gone, but yeah, a little bit crazy, but yeah, solid film. Yeah, so we've got about 2.5 hours to go now, so I would imagine afternoon tea probably going to be coming out in the next hour or so. Expecting to get to Orlando about 40 minutes late, so not too bad, all things considered. Kids have been really good on the flight. I mean, get Victoria's thoughts later on, but yeah, I think they've done really well. Joey's had like an hour nap, doesn't normally nap, so that was a win.
Killing all the walls.
It's nice. Elle had a couple of hours, which is pretty normal, but bearing in mind obviously she's not in her bed. Yeah, done really well. And then yeah, after watching the film, played a bit of Nintendo Switch with Joey. So if you have got a Switch 2 and you're wondering about battery and charging on the flight, even if it is still plugged in, it's not powerful enough to keep up with the charge of the battery, so it still does drain, but I'd say it probably doubles your battery life. It's just draining quite slowly, so yeah, you might get maybe 4 or so hours out of a Switch 2 battery, so not too bad. But yeah, good flight so far. Really a huge amount else to say, to be honest with you. I think plan as it stands at the minute is when we get to the hotel, we are going to head to the pool, but we'll just see how everyone's feeling, what they want to eat and what they want to do when we get there. But yeah, I'll show you afternoon tea, which I'm assuming will look very afternoon tea.
Arrived. What is it?
I thought we're having Penguin's bread.
Yeah, but that'll be 3 or 4 hours.
Sandwich.
4 hours.
Cheese spread sandwich.
Hold on.
Ooh, little bun.
Oh, that's nice.
Mama. Mama.
And one of those strawberry cookies.
I'm not going to take.
They look like Panda Express boxes.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, this looks so yummy.
Can I open it?
I don't know what
Yeah, have you just got the cake? Not a fan of sandwiches, are you, Joey? You're not a fan of sandwiches, are you?
cheese sandwiches, yeah.
Cheese sandwich, yeah, grated cheese sandwich with no butter. That is it. Oh, you don't like it? Why?
All the sprinkles.
Have all the sprinkles then. Why don't you like it?
It tastes very nice.
What's it taste of?
Poo.
Oh.
What's it what?
Poo.
Poo. How often do you eat poo?
I like it.
Wild robots.
Likes a lot of things. Don't bother bringing 2 bags of entertainment for him, just let him play with a cushion. Are you there?
Right, so we're in the descent, so about 100 miles away now from MCO, 20 minutes or so. What was Joey's laugh then? Oh, Bluey. We didn't. Yeah. We didn't film afternoon tea, but it was the same as always. So you haven't missed out by not seeing that. But yeah, we'll put a few clips in of the arrival into Orlando now, and then we'll see you when we're in the airport.
And the rocket assembly building on the left-hand side. Some nice views.
We're here. Right, we are here and the humidity hits. So we decided to do the NPC app. We submitted that on the taxi in. We'll take a look when we get into immigration whether it's going to be worth it or not. So last year we did it and it saved quite a bit of time. In May it was probably half an hour longer than the normal queue. So right, flip the camera around, look at the carpet, and then let's go. We made it. And so has the storm. Wow.
Please hold on to the handbrake. The gate link is approaching the main terminal.
Well, it's arriving, Ray.
Please exit and follow the signs to baggage
We're here! Woohoo! We're on holiday! Woohoo! Yay! We're here!
Is it hot and humid? Right, we have made it, and it is one hell of a storm outside. So we got through yeah, it's warm, isn't it? We got through immigration really quickly. Literally 2 minutes with the NPC app, so it was really quick. And then they announced that only some of the bags are going to be coming because of this storm, but thankfully ours were already heading to the carousel. So all in all, I reckon getting off the plane to bags is probably 15 minutes. We're just here now on level 2.29, which is where you get the Ubers from. We pre-booked a car with somebody that we Ubered with last year, and he brought us back to the airport as well. So it's got a big car, plenty of room. It's got car seats and things, so it was perfect. So it probably cost us maybe $10-20 more than waiting for an Uber and things, but just for the convenience and not worrying about the hassle, decided to pre-book him. The weather is due to pass in the next hour or so, so hopefully by the time we've got to Sapphire Falls and checked in, it'll brighten up and we can go explore. We'll see you at Sapphire Falls.
It was like a big light, but it was right
but they are always
up in the
full.
sky.
And they were full?
Possibly lightning.
Yeah.
But it was like, it wasn't like just a straight line, it was
because
like...
they have a, like,
It lights up the whole sky sometimes.
I think 4 of them.
Like it wasn't a fork of
attached
lightning, it
together
was
in
just
one plane.
in the sky.
Just saw another.
We made it! Next time you need help navigating to your destination, just yelp for help.
Yep, for help. I'll go. Wow!
That says nothing. Okay, so I have a master.
Oh, you've never seen Deadpool in your life?
Look, there's a pub.
Oh.
Right, so we've made it to room 3801. I'll give you a quick tour. So as you come in, mirror, an area here where you can put a pram, potentially suitcases if you needed to. Boo, there's a wardrobe.
You get Joey in your wardrobe.
Yeah, I won't stay in this room. Standard safe, few coat hangers, ironing board, iron and some extra pillows. Pretty sort of standard size for Universal. Then as we come round, got a very nice mirror and you can control the light level. Nice. Standard sink. You can request a bath or a shower. We requested a bath. You can see that's gone well. And as you come round, decent sized TV. You're going to have a bit of storage in these as well as the fridge. Again, standard universal fridge.
There's nothing in.
Coffee making facilities, and you can just use this to boil hot water as well if you don't put any of the capsules in. Coming it over, got a little desk, nice picture, not so much the park view that I asked for. Then wheelchair and 2 queen beds and Elle about to jump off. Going forward to bedside table, presume we're going to have a Bible in here, which we do. Phone, alarm clock, and that does have a wireless charger on as well. Bedside lights. But yeah, nice room. It does feel a little bit similar to Royal Pacific. Almost a bit dockside, I'd say, in terms of the decor, but yeah, nice hotel. The bed's comfy. Only one way to find out. Roll off. Right, let's go for some food. Right, all checked in. First thoughts and impressions on the hotel are positive. We'll get more into that when we wrap up this vlog. But Joey wants some Panda Express. So where are we heading?
Panda Express!
Panda Express. Literally from our room, just come down the lift and just pop out right next to the water taxi, which is exactly what I requested. So that is a win. The storm has passed. Can hear Dr. Doom running in the background as well. I guess there's no lightning in the area, but yeah, let's jump on the water taxi. Let's go get some food. Good to be back, Joey. It is good to be back. It's 29 degrees now. It feels quite nice actually compared to how it has been. I think it was like 35 degrees earlier on today. But yeah, forecast for tomorrow looks good as well. Lots of sun and nice weather forecast tomorrow morning into the afternoon. So yeah, time to head into Panda Express, maybe nip into a shop or two, and then who knows. Joey's talking about swimming, whether he'll want to go into the parks and do a ride or two. We'll see how that tiredness hits. But 7 PM, so midnight back home. I think it's only a matter of time till people start crashing, myself very much included. You tired, Elle?
You're not getting out of here your nightmare.
You got Joey? What is it?
Panda Express.
Yeah, but what?
Noodles.
Noodles. Have you got Elle? Chips from Burger King and a noodle with ketchup on. Nice. Quite deep into the construction of Rip Ride Rocket now. So all this area here near the Hard Rock Cafe is all closed off. And yeah, got about another week or so left of operations. So hopefully ride that a couple of times before it finally goes. But yeah, we're going to call it a day now, head back to the room. It's 8 PM, so 1 AM back home. Joey and Elle starting to get a little bit tired, as are the two of us. So yeah, going to call it a night, and I'm sure I'll be wide awake at 3 AM, but we'll catch up with you when we get into the room anyway, and give you our final thoughts on travel day.
Let's go there.
Okay, so we're a couple of days on now, so it's about time that we wrap up travel day. It's obviously an early start, a long day, but all things considered, I don't think it was bad, to be honest. So you're starting with Virgin, you know, the plane, good as always. If your TV does malfunction, there's a reset switch just below the screen, so just something to bear in mind if it does start freezing. But the plane was good, you know, comfortable enough as it can be with 4 of us across 3 seats. The food was pretty decent. Drink services were good and frequent, and for the most part the crew were good. There were maybe 2 or 3 occasions where we didn't get the right amount of things. So for example, there's the ice creams, there's 4 of us, they just gave us 2 and then walked off. Drink service, sometimes they didn't ask the kids if they wanted anything, just asked me and Victoria, and then again moved on. But for the most part, really good. Kids on the flight, I think all things considered, again, really good. It's obviously a long way, it's a tiring day for everyone. But you know, Joey managed to have an hour nap. He doesn't nap normally, so that was good. Elle napped for, what would you say, a couple of hours or so?
It was about an hour and a half.
Yeah, and she was good. She kept herself entertained. I think like the last hour or so she was
I was dreading the flight because she's not good at keeping still. But yeah, she's really well done.
Did, yeah, so that was good. NPC app into Orlando was an absolute win. I think I probably talked about this earlier on in the vlog, but literally got to immigration. I think we waited about 2 minutes, spoke to the guy for 2 or 3 minutes, and then off we went. Bags were off as well really quickly. We were very fortunate that we were the right side of the baggage being unloaded. So there was a storm that I'm sure I mentioned, which basically stops maybe half the bags coming off the flight. So if you were lucky enough and your bags were loaded last and therefore first off, they're on the carousel, but otherwise the storm just completely shut the ramp down at MCO, so that was good. Waiting for the taxi did take a while now. He told us it was because of traffic on the road. Do we believe him?
No.
Yeah.
I think you're at home having a sandwich.
I don't know, the state of American bread is horrendous. We were making a sandwich this morning and my God, I mean, not only does it taste terrible, sorry any Americans, but it's true, but it was just all falling apart, and yeah, we'll let
I think the only hard part of that flight was having Elle on my knee and trying to do the meal part, especially when I had the chicken and potatoes covered in oil, and I was terrified it was going to go everywhere. She was jumping about and everything, and there's just not enough space to have a tray with 2 meals on it and an 18-month-old on your lap.
Yeah,
that was just the only hard part. I ended up just standing up in the aisle and eating it.
Thought you did well. Okay. But yeah, even like just having what is it? Toothless. But even just having the tray tables out and like 3 or 4 meal trays trying to top on top of each other. I mean, it's a bit cramped, but yeah, on the flight back we have got we've still got 3 seats, but we're sat in the middle of premium economy where it's 4 seats, and we've tactically booked 2 space 1. So fingers crossed we might end up with 4 seats, but if not, at least they're going to be a little bit wider. Initial thoughts of Sapphire Falls, really good. The pool is amazing. I'd say probably the best on site pool. The lobby, fantastic. The rooms are good, probably standard Universal maybe. Nothing too special, but good enough. Initial thoughts for the hotel?
I've only really seen the room. I saw the lobby for 5 minutes, which looked absolutely amazing, and I want to go back to it, but yeah, I've only really been in the room and the lift.
Into the pool.
Oh, the pool last night, yeah. No, I like it, it's good.
Good. We did have a few teething issues, let's call them, so I paid ahead of time. I requested to clear the balance because the dollar was weak against the pound, so it would cost us less. I just wanted it kind of done and out of the way, but then they basically took half the money again and tried to take the other half shortly afterwards, so that's not great. They put a $100 charge on your card per night you're staying there unless you request otherwise. We didn't know, so that was $500 taken out of my account pending. And then we requested building 3 and a bathtub. We got building 3, we got a shower. I also requested a view with the parks, so they gave us the 8th floor. I thought we're in here, no, just a convention view, so that wasn't the best, but don't spend a huge amount of time in the room. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. So thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next week for Universal Studios and Now Into Adventure.
Bye.